like I was saying in the first part, is that's why a lot of times we can get what we call miracles, or we can seem to get a result that we need in a short period of time, because you got to think about, if you're in a situation of pressure or you're in a crisis, that means, who is it? Joe Dispenza said, in order to manifest, we need a clear intention and we need an elevated emotion. So a lot of times, situations that we go through provides the, like I say, emotional fuel. Um, it provides that elevated emotion aspect, whether it be pain or discomfort, whatever it is. And so what we got to do is that it forces us to add the clear intention component of it, because a lot of times we drift because we don't know exactly what it is that we want. And so a lot of times when trials by fire come, it allows it, like I said, it provides us the elevated emotion and pain, discomfort, and whatever, and then it forces us to get clear on our intention. And so when you merge the two, that's why you're able to temporarily override your programming and get a physical result in a short period of time, but it's not sustainable if you don't maintain it. So that goes back to this. That persistent part is we can persist long enough to get a result if the pain or if the stimuli is strong enough for us to maintain. And so we persist long enough to get it. And so sometimes that can be 2, 10, 12, 24, 72 hours a week, however long it takes for us to get what it is that we're seeking. But it's kind of going against the grain. You got to think about neural pathways as like a river that's already established, or pathways, or highway. It's something that's already that is already established. And so a lot of times you can override your programming temporarily, or you can go against the grain. Let's say, for instance, you're going downstream in the river. You can temporarily turn around and swim against the stream. You'll expend a whole lot more effort, and I don't know how sustainable it will be, but you can do it. But for how long, I don't know. Eventually you will get tired and you'll get swept away back in the direction that is already established. And it's the same thing with us. We can get a temporary solution, but a lot of times these things are the result of long-standing programs or neural pathways. And so in order to keep it what it is that we've established, we have to become consistent. And that's what I said. We have to turn it into a habit. We have to turn it into a program, and that comes through emotion, and it comes through repetition until it becomes second nature and we don't have to think about it anymore. And then that is something that is natural to us, to our state. And so that's why it's sustainable. But until we get to that point, we'll continue to either wallow through life in frustration, and we will we'll settle for temporary manifestation sometimes, but most of the time it won't be. So let's get persistent and consistent.